What's up, YouTube family? What's up, Phoenix gang? It's your boy King Abe, and I'm back again with another amazing strategy for you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a very easy US30 scalping strategy that you guys can use to always smash and crush US30. But before we actually get into today's video, so if you guys want access to my signals on Discord, the link is going to be down below in the description. All you have to do is to just click the link down below in the description and you guys would absolutely get access. Now let's get back to today's video. So to use this US30 scalping strategy, we have to use this on the 5-minute time frame, and there are two things we need to look out for. We need to look out for our highs and our lows. And actually just recently I made a video on NAS 100, so if you like scalping NAS 100 as well, the link to that video is actually going to be down below in the description as well. So I'm also going to be doing a part 2 of that NAS 100 strategy, and I'm also going to be doing a part 2 of this US30 scalping strategy as well, so you guys be on the lookout for that as well. Now when you're trying to trade US30, my own strategy, I recommend you guys trade this during the New York session. So that's my recommendation for you guys, and I'm going to show you guys here. Now since we're going to be focusing on trading this on the 5-minute time frame and also during the New York session, for those of you who are still finding it hard to figure out when New York session opens, there's an indicator you can use here on TradingView. You just search for trading sessions on TradingView. You go to indicators and you search for trading session. Once you have it on your chart, it's going to look something like this. So this background here, this is the New York session. It lets you know that now the New York session is opened now, but we're only focusing on the New York Stock Exchange open. So in my time zone, that's 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, but New York Stock Exchange actually opens 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is 8:30 a.m. for me. Now that's when I'm going to start looking for my entry positions. So I like to start looking between 8:45 a.m. and above. That's when I'm going to start looking for my entry positions. Now this background here, this is the New York session. So what we're going to focus on here is to look out for our most recent highs, since we're going to be taking a buy position. Where was our most recent high? Here, just simply looking at this. So we have our most recent high over here before the New York session. So this most recent high right over here, this happened during the London session. So that's going to be our main focus. So we have our most recent high there. Now for this buy position, you could have entered over here. And this is the strategy that I like to use, but I'm saving this strategy for the part 2. That's what I'm going to show you guys in part 2, because there are two ways you can trade this strategy, but we're only going to focus on one. The part 2, you guys will have it very soon. So we have our most recent high over here, as you guys can see. So now what we actually waiting for, since we have our most recent high and we're trying to take a buy position, I'm going to put this in replay mode and show you guys where your entry will be. So we're just going to start from right over here. So let's start from there and let's see where our entry is going to be. So what we're waiting for here is we need to see a break and close. We can see the break and close here. Now we're waiting to see a pullback. That's what we're waiting for now. We're waiting to see a pullback. Now that we have this pullback here, as you guys can see, now I'm going to have my entry right over here. Once the bullish candle closes, this is going to be my entry right over here, because we had rejection over here. As you guys can see, price broke the previous high. Now it came back and we tested the same zone. You wait for the first bullish candle to close, then we have our entry at this second bullish candle. So we're gonna have our entry somewhere over here, and for my stop loss, I'll have my stop loss right below this previous low over here. So I'm gonna have my stop loss right below this zone over here. We're looking at 600 pips for our stop loss. Now for my take profit, I'm going to target this zone over here. So this is going to be my first take profit right over here. I'll have my first take profit right there. So I have my first take profit right over there. Now for my second take profit, if I want to, I can target this zone as well. So just for those of you that are looking to have multiple take profits, so we're going to have another zone right over there. So we're targeting these two zones here because we always trading from zones to zones. That's what we're doing. So we're looking at 1600 pips here, and our risk to reward ratio is 2 to 5. So now let's see how this trade actually played out. Let's take a look and see. Right there, we have our take profit smashed for 1600 pips, stop loss 600 pips, risk to reward ratio 2 to 5. And if we take a look at the time that we had this entry happened at 13 o'clock, which is 1 p.m. my time. So you would have had this entry at 1 p.m. my time. If it's Eastern Standard Time, then we're looking at 2 p.m. So this is exactly how you guys use this buy trade. This is exactly how you guys are going to get in. You simply wait for the break and close of the previous high, you wait for the pullback, and then you get in your buy position, and then you have your take profit zones. Now, so this is how you take your entry for a buy position. So now we're going to go ahead and look for a sell position here. Let me delete all this. So let's look for a sell position. So we have this background here letting us know the open of the New York session. So to take the sell position, we're going to look for our most recent low here. Let's go back to that. Let's look for that position. Okay, so we're going to look for our most recent high. We have this most recent high here. So this was our most recent high over here, and this was the highs that was created during the London session, and price rejected it during the New York session open. So now what we're waiting for is to have this break, and then we see a retest. Now what we're doing now is New York session open, we're waiting to see our entry because we have a trading plan. So now let's put this in replay mode, and I'm going to show you where your entry is going to be. So let's just start from right over here, and let's take a look and see where our entry is going to be, and we're going to look at the time as well. So look at this break right over here. This was a fake out. We have this break above the previous high, and what the price do again? Price just, this was absolutely a fake out. So this is why I recommend you actually waiting for a pullback if you're trying to take a buy position or a sell position. Now let's see what happens. Now let's take a look and see what happens where our entry is going to be. So now, as you can see here, what did price do? Price now broke our previous high over here. Now price broke our previous high, and we was already on a downtrend right over here when the New York session opens. So now what we're waiting for is to see a pullback, and we have this green bullish candle right over here. That was our trigger bar right there. You can call this our trigger bar. Now we're waiting for price to come back towards this previous high here. So now we're going to have our entry right here at this bullish candle at this bearish candle, excuse me guys, at this bearish candle, we can have our entry right over there. And now what we're waiting for now is to look for our take profit target. So now we can absolutely target this zone over here. This is going to be my first take profit here. If I'm looking to take, multiple take profit, all I have to do is to look to the left hand side to look for more zones. So we look for more zones here. We've identified our first take profit, so let's see if we can find more zones here. Let's see. I don't want to have to go back too far because of this video. Let's see if we can find something here. Let's see if we can find something here. Okay, so now that we have that zone over there, so we just got to look for another zone. So I can just target this zone over here as my take profit too. I can target this zone over here, the price created previously. So now we have two zones that we can actually target. I could have gone to the 15-minute time frame to look for a take profit zone, but I just want to show you guys that you actually don't have to, go all the way to the higher time frame to look for your take profit zones. You might have to go, far back a little bit to get your take profit zones if you're trying to do it on the, stay on the 5-minute time frame, and that's fine. So now we can have our first take profit over here. We're looking at 1500 pips. Actually, this is a lot of pips if you're not trying to be greedy, but we're going to, target this also as well. If you're looking to have multiple take profits. So we have two zones there. Altogether, we're looking at about 2000 pips here. Stop loss 500 pips. Risk reward ratio 3 to 5. So let's see if our take profit got smashed here. And as you guys can see, right here we have our take profit smashed. We have our take profit smashed right there. Once your first take profit hits, just move your stop loss to entry price and keep trailing your stop loss from there. And I also recommend you taking partial profit as well, so that even if price comes back and takes you out eventually, you still made some money and you made you some cool cash. So guys, this is exactly how you guys use this strategy to take a buy position and a sell position. And don't forget, I'm going to have a part 2 to this scalping strategy for both NAS100 and US30 as well, because I love trading those two indices. Those are my two favorite indices that I like to trade. So part 2 is going to be coming out very, very, very soon. And the NAS100 video that I just made recently, I'm going to have the link down below in the description, so you guys can go ahead and watch that strategy as well if you like to trade NAS100. So guys, I hope you guys found value in this video. If you found value in this video, give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Merry Christmas to you guys as well. Peace and love.